And when you look at the president's style, it may be unconventional, but those fire and fury remarks, I mean, he brought North Korea to the negotiating table. Well, maybe he can do the same with China on trade.
I hope that the outcome of the North Korea ongoing process is successful. It's very important to the United States and the world for North Korea not to be a nuclear threat. We don't know the outcome yet. I'm a patriot. I hope for success. I think in this economic space, it's not fair to say that the United States didn't do well in the Obama years. You know, we're now in the 9th year of a recovery, 7 years of which was in the Obama administration. We helped rebuild the world economy, leading the world even while the economic crisis started here. The United States has to be able to lead the world. The world needs it, the United States needs it. I worry if our leadership of the world starts to erode.
I was wondering, where are we in that leadership of the world right now economically?
Look, I think our economy is doing well. I think the actions we're taking in a number of areas are not in the medium and long term helpful. You look at the tax cut that we passed. I think the tax cut is helping to stimulate international economic growth. That's what the IMF report shows. But it's also going to increase American borrowing. It's going to increase our trade deficits. It's going to weaken the U.S. ability in the future to be strong. You look at what we're doing on trade. We need to press for fair trade. TPP, we negotiated a good agreement. I think that this administration, if it does re-enter, will be lucky if they can bring it back to where it was, because it got...
Things aren't looking good. It was looking good for a few days.
Yeah, it was looking good for a few days, but these signals on again, off again. The United States brought, much of the world together to agree to TPP, and then the world moved on without the United States. That's not good for the United States.
As a result of some of the trade friction and the threats against China, what do you think companies, American companies that operate overseas, need to be most worried about? Is it the supply chain disruption, boycotts? What will the response be?
I think there's a lot of caution right now because of all the uncertainty. I think that, and it's not just because of the U.S. I think in Europe you're seeing that kind of caution because of where will Brexit go between the U.K. and Europe. There's a lot of things going on where uncertainty is still slowing investment. I think the risk to U.S. producers is that their costs go up in areas and they become less competitive. You look at the North American supply chain, it's very important for our auto industry. It's very important for our agriculture sector. The uncertainty over the future of NAFTA isn't good. I hope these issues get resolved where the policy is more moderate than the rhetoric.
Yeah, and what we've seen is actually the bark has been a little bit tougher than the bite.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.